G'day, Steve here from Marlin Campers. Today I want to tell you the story of Marlin Campers and why I started this company way back in 2006. At that time, I was working in Sydney for a caravan dealer. Unfortunately, that dealership was struggling, and while their business was slowing up, I needed to look for a new job. I had an opportunity to buy some tents back then from Austrail, put them onto a very basic box trailer, and found some customers that just wanted to get out of a tent. Back then when I started, we were doing a very basic tent on a box trailer. Anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, if you can believe it. You could buy a very simple tent, put it on a box trailer. There was no kitchens, there's no water tanks, there was no power. It was really, really basic. Fast forward 10 years, I started to learn a lot more about the industry, and I started to make a lot of friends. People like Luke at Drifter Kitchens, Steve and Rhonda at Country Comfort, the guys at Evercool Fridges. So that's where Marlin Campers really started to take off and grow as I formed key relationships with some other really high-end quality Australian-made products. I invested in a bigger factory, started employing some staff. So fast forward to 2024, we've got a full range of camper trailers purposely built with skilled employees. I started building my own trailers 2 years ago. I employed some of the best trailer manufacturers in Sydney, guys that have been doing this since they were teenagers. They know their stuff really well, so I know I'm getting a quality built trailer. Now, one of the big advantages of Marlin Campers is because we're the manufacturer, we can change things around. So what I've seen in the last 6 months is a lot of my customers, they might be up in the 60s and 70 years old, loving riding their bikes, but they're starting to move to the e-bikes. Now, e-bikes are a bit heavier, so with our traditional way of carrying bikes, you used to have to lift them up quite high. Now we can do a ramp on the drawbar. A simple thing that we're able to do in-house because we design and build every product from scratch. So when you buy a Marlin camper today, what you're getting is those 16 years of experience and a very systematic way of production. I systemize my production, and this really comes back to how I started the company. I used to watch my two sons work at McDonald's as 13 and 14-year-olds. They were running the kitchen, they were building burgers, making burgers I should say. They were upselling for French fries. And when I watched McDonald's and what they did, and when I talked to my boys, it became really clear that if you have really good systems in place, you can make an affordable product consistently well every single time. Now, I'm not the Maccas of burgers, I don't want to be that, but I do like their systems and they train people really well. So Marlin Campers is all about how can I build a quality product repeatedly and get the same outcome every single time.